Welcome to another edition of Hand in the Sky, Feet on the Ground. My name is Joseph Savage, and we have a special guest today, Blaze. And Blaze has an issue that he's been asking me about, and so I asked him if he'd be willing to come on camera and talk about it. So he said yes, and so we're just going to kind of discover it together and try to figure it out together. So Blaze, can you share with us what the issue is that you'd like to talk about or ask a question about or try to figure out?
Well, I have a problem with like siblings, like when they're mean to you, and it just gets annoying after a while.
So when your brothers or sisters are mean to you?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So why is that an issue? That's just almost every family.
Yeah.
But
Well,
why is it an issue?
sometimes it's just like extra things or like family fights, you know?
So why does that bother you though? I mean, what I'm trying to ask you is like, why is that a problem? Isn't it just something you just have to live through, or why does it bother you?
Well, it can like hurt your feelings or get you really angry about certain things.
All right. And what other feelings you get besides anger? Because I got to tell you something about anger.
Mm-hmm.
Anger never happens. It's never the first thing that happens. You always have another feeling that happens first, and then you get angry. So what's the other feeling you might be having?
Like you can get sad or just.
Okay, so you're talking about you can get, but I want you to talk about you.
Yeah.
Okay, so while we're doing this is about you. What do you get?
I get sad and then I get mad and just like a lot of different emotions.
What about like frustrated?
Yeah, I get frustrated too.
Mm-hmm. And kind of where do you feel it? Is it in your heart? Is it in your belly? Is it in your brain? Is it in your back? I mean, everybody feels, so take a moment, because I've never asked you this question before, but where do you feel this feeling?
Well, sometimes it just goes in my head and like I think like different things. I get angry, but it can't get in your heart when like it's really deep, like something really hurts you.
Okay, so let me ask you, do you sometimes have like mean, dirty thoughts about your brothers and sisters, like you want to kill them or something?
Yeah, sometimes.
All right, well, that's normal, okay? That's very normal. Of course, you don't act on those feelings, but you're allowed to have them, and those things come in your mind. Okay, so when that happens, how does it affect your life? What does it mess up?
Well, if you get sad, you get like really down. That can affect the things you do too when you're angry.
Does it affect you in your sports or school at all, or just how you are at home?
Well, usually how I am at home, because I try not to be like angry at school or anything like
Okay, so when you get to school, you kind of put it away?
that. Yeah,
But when you come in the house sometimes and your brothers and sisters are there, it just kind of sparks it back up?
yeah,
Okay. And do you yell back and fight back?
yeah, most of the time.
And how does that work?
Well, it's just me getting like angry or just sharing my emotions.
Is it solving the problem at all or making it worse?
It's just making it worse.
all right. We all know that one. Just so you know, I have some brothers and sisters too. And I remember. But question, do you want to work on it? What would be something you'd want to work on there or get help with?
Well, I just like not to fight so much. Just work on my emotions and not get so angry about things.
All right, I'm going to take a moment here. I want to recognize something that's really good.
Mm-hmm.
Most kids say to me when I ask them that question, I want to see if I get my brother or sister to stop. And what am I supposed to do? Go over their house and yell at them, But what you said is, I want to be able to you're taking responsibility for your part rather than blaming them.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you blame them and you say they got to change, that's never going to happen. But the fact that you're saying, I want to be able to find a way to take care of my emotions, I call that empty my emotions.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Because emotions are great. When you're mad, it's great. When you're upstairs thinking about dirty things and horrible things you could do to them, that's okay. Because it's getting the emotion out a little bit and you're acting it out rather than really acting it out. Okay? You know what I'm saying? So what's a way that you get rid of some of your frustration and your anger What's something you can do?
Well, I usually do like my hobbies. Like if I might be angry, I might want to play like sports or just hang out with friends. Just get away from that.
Okay, so just hanging out with your friends and playing. What's something you play? What's something you do that helps you get your emotions out?
Well, one of my favorite things is football.
Okay.
Cause like you can tackle people or like you could be rough.
You can bash into each other and have fun. Okay, and then it gets it out a little bit. Okay, that's great. Okay, so question: what do you want to tell the world or about brothers and sisters and fighting and all that? What's something that you really wish for? So if you have something you can share with us?
Well, like your brothers and sisters really love you. It's just they kind of get mad, and they're just. I mean, at the end of the day, it's not so bad, but they just do crazy things, and it happens.
Okay, why do you think we do all of this fighting with our brothers and sisters if we love each other so much?
Well, I think it's just like little things that can get on our nerves. Like if they're being annoying or something, you just decide to like say something mean.
Okay, because you're annoyed being around each other all the time, even though you love each other. Okay, can I share something that I think happens too? A lot of the emotions we bring into the house are stuff we brought from school or our friendships or our sports, and we bring them in because we can't take them out on them or we'll lose all of our friends. So we bring them out on our family because we're not going to lose our family. So we come and we just dump it all. Did you ever feel like your brothers and sisters just dump their stuff on you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I do.
So what do you think about it? I mean, we've got to be careful of that?
Yeah.
Yeah. We say we love each other, then we take our stuff out on each other. And that's the thing I want all of us to remember is oftentimes when we have emotions and we have stuff going on from the world, life just will happen and life's tough. We've got to be careful of how we let it out, because if we let it out on the people we love, it just makes things worse and our families grow apart. And idea is, how do we bring our families together? And one way is to talk about our feelings or talk about what's going on and not take it out on each other. So, little challenge to you, be careful when you have your feelings. It's okay if something in your mind, like you want to dig a hole and dump your brother in it or something, but, how do you let out your emotions and how do you react when they do things to you? Just remember. So, first of all, I want to thank you so much for being so honest. And thanks for, because you're not the only one with this problem. It's like probably about, I think, 8 billion people on the planet have this problem. So thank you for taking the time. There is no great solution, except the idea is, how do we take care of each other? How do we love each other? How do we honor and have compassion for each other? And one of the ways is by taking care of our emotions in a healthy way and not dumping them out on each other, especially our family. So first of all, Blaze, thank you for coming, and thank you for listening. This is Hand in the Sky, Feet on the Ground. Blaze, why don't you say goodbye?
See ya.
Okay, and thanks again for coming.
Thank you.